Hey everyone, Mikezodia here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to get tons of crystal chunks. As you may know, you can use crystal chunks to craft weapons, but more importantly, you can use them to craft mystic enhancement ores. And you can only craft 30 per day, so the earlier you get this started, the more of these you're going to have later on in the game to use. Alright, so the first location will be right over here, up in Stormbearer Mountains. As you can see, you have crystal chunks and white iron. Now, if you need more white iron, there's some located right over here. The next location is located right here, just southwest of Springvale. This location has two entrance points. One is right over here from above. The other one is through the front door. However, you're probably going to have to pass through some hillage. The next location is just south of Mondstadt. You can get here from this statue of the Seven. The next location is located right here, also near Mondstadt. As you can see, you have crystal chunks and white iron. The next location is located west of Mondstadt, right over here. Also, for those of you who are looking for some more white iron, there's some up here. And there's some over here, along with a single crystal chunk. The next location is right over here. It's near the wolf boss. Now we are going to enter the Liu region. From this waypoint over here, near Kingsay Village, you're going to find two locations that have crystal chunk nodes.
It's time to move on.
One is right here, and the other one is over there by the mountain. This next area, located in Mount Akong, is rich in resources. However, it is a bit on the dangerous side when it comes to a larger enemy that spawns here. I highly advise you bring a stronger team or a character capable of shielding your claymore user or whoever you're using to destroy these crystal chunk nodes. As you can see, there's some white iron on the way down. And there you are. There's plenty of crystal chunks in here, but it is guarded, so be careful with whichever characters you bring down here. The next one is located right over here by the Kujay Slope. You can reach here by starting at this waypoint and gliding over.
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
This next area has two harvest areas. You can get it from this statue of the Seven near the Dungeon Ruins.
I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
You can see there's plenty over here. And the last bunch is located right over here. Just be careful for the ruin guard. Now, this next location, you're going to want to take to this waypoint, located by Lingui Pass and Mount Tiangheng, and you want to go down and glide to this river area, because the location is actually underground. There is a Abyss Mage down here guarding it, but plenty of resources here. The next location is located right next to Liu Harbor at this waypoint. You simply walk over to the edge and you can see them just over here. The next location is also located underground right over here at this entrance point. You can get it from this waypoint here, but if you don't have it, you can use the same one from earlier and just glide on over. It's guarded by a Fatui agent, but that shouldn't be an issue. Now, the next set of resources can be found in the Guyung Stone Forest area, near the Geo Hypostatus. The first one is found right by the waypoint. The next one can be found right over here, just west of this domain. Usually there's more than just one over here. This is simply because I harvested mines recently. Now, just southwest of that last location I just showed you, you're going to find some more. Now, this little island down here, just south of the last location, has a lot of resources as well, but it's also guarded by one of those. Now, if you have access to the chasm area, starting from this waypoint, there's a line of crystal chunks. 2 here. 2 more here. And 2 over here. Also, you can take this waypoint over here, and all you have to do is just look over the edge, and you'll see some crystal chunks down there. Now, speaking about the chasm, if you've ever been down here, this is a great place to get crystal chunks. You'll notice that the ones down here have a glow to them. These ones are actually very special because they could drop a higher quantity of crystal chunks when you destroy them. On average, you could get 2 to 3 pieces from a single one of these nodes. One is located right here, not too far from the waypoint. Nearby this waypoint, you can find some more crystal chunks right over here. Keep in mind that it's just below the waypoint platform, not all the way at the bottom. From this waypoint, you can just glide right over to right here, where you'll find some more glowing crystal chunks. Now, this requires a little bit of a quest line, but once you obtain this waypoint, you can actually drop down to right over here and get more glowing crystal chunks nodes. Now, from this waypoint, you just travel a little bit upwards, and you get to right over here, where there's more glowing crystal chunk nodes. Additionally, there's a path that you can follow through here, and you can go collect the ones over here and here. I would like to add there are plenty more locations like this one over here that have crystal chunk nodes in the chasm. However, I did not include it in this guide because there's no waypoints close by. So if you're trying to farm it in haste, this is not the ideal one to go for. But I just want you guys to know that if you have the time, you could explore the chasm and find a lot more resource nodes. These crystal chunk nodes will respawn every 72 hours. So every 3 days, you can do this farm run and collect it to create Mystic Enhancement ores. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like and a subscribe. It will definitely help this channel grow. Thank you very much.